got to cast down the imagination. We got to. Because we were taught lies here in America. Read me what you got. Read what you got. We're in the Bahamas, and Bahamas is influenced by the Americans. America got range. They're teaching white Jesus, Christianity. Let me ask you this, Ms. Andy, because you've been along for a long time. What's the color of Jesus Christ? Help me out. What's the color of Christ? We want to know. Yeah, what? You don't know? Okay, we're going to read that, brother. Now, see, that's an imagination because you've been going to church, I assume, all your life. And they have not been teaching the color of Christ. But guess what? We're going to teach you today. Read that.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14.
So, revelation, to revelate means to reveal. Miss Annie, you about to be revealed right now the color of Christ. Read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
It says that Christ's head and his hair were white like wool. Now, I'm looking at you, Sister Annie. Look at your hair. That's woolly hair. What people you know got woolly hair? Help me out. What people? What nation of people? Black people. My brother right there got the woolly hair, just like Christ. We are the Israelites. Christ is a black man. Read that again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
White as snow. I can see the whites coming through your hair, right? Come on.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire. And his feet.
And Miss Annie, it said his feet. I'm looking at your feet right now. Your feet's the color of the rest of your body, right? Okay, it's saying the same thing about Christ. Come on.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Fine what?
Fine brass.
Miss Annie, what color is brass? Help me out. What color is brass? You said what? Brass is gray? Come on now. What color is brass, Miss Annie? Come on. Help me out. What color is brass? A penny. Brown. Brass is a derivative of brown. Read.
As if they burn in a furnace.
It says Christ was so dark as if he burned in a furnace. Christ was a black man. That's what y'all gotta understand out here on the island of the Bahamas. Christ looked just like you and me. If you understand the color of Christ, you will see the greatness in you. You won't want to rob one another. You wouldn't want to shoot one another. You wouldn't want to sleep with the next man's wife. We are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. Do your thing, Miss Annie. Just listen as you go and understand that Christ is a black man. You must put fringes on your garments. You must teach the younger woman to not be whores. Teach the younger woman to get married. We have been led astray here in Bahamas, but y'all gonna learn today. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment.
When the tourists come to the island of the Bahamas, they're astonished when they look at y'all. They say, look at these slaves. Look at these people building up this kingdom. Look at these people with the 20-inch rims. Look at these people driving fancy cars and living in shacks. It's an astonishment. How did we fall so low? Read.
A proverb and a byword.
A proverb and a byword. A byword is any name given outside of your nationality. Y'all call yourself Bahamians or Bahamians or whatever. God calls you the Israelites. For the tribe of Benjamin, Judah, Levi. Understand that. Read.
Among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee.
But see, it's not just y'all in the Bahamas, it's also over here in the States as well. Wherever we go, the Israelites have a negative, derogatory mark set against them. This is a curse that came upon our people. Now let me ask you this, brother. Who is this talking about? What people did they say were going to come on slave ships to serve their enemies? You said what? What people is the Bible talking about will go on slave ships? Black people, right? So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But you said black people. What does God call them? Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
All Bahamans.
All Israel.
All niggas.
all Israel.
God said he's speaking to the Israelites, bro. Meaning, you are from the children of Israel, my brother. From the tribe of Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, we are the children of Israel. So my brother, if we are the Israelites, how should we be living? Help me out. What is the requirement of us, my brother? I'm trying to learn something today. Teach me, bro. What should we be doing? You said what? Okay, so you want to know what we got to do. Okay, so look, this is what we got to do. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12.
Hey, bro, I need you to listen up because you got to learn the medicine. We are sick people. In order to get healed, we got to take the spiritual medicine, right? Come on.
And now, Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee?
So what's the requirement of you, brother? My brothers here in Bahamas, what is the requirement of the Israelites?
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways.
We got to walk in his ways. We can't walk in the ways of the prime minister. We can't walk in the ways of the white man. He said we got to walk in his ways. What are his ways?
And to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God.
We got to serve God, right?
With all thy heart and with all thy soul. To keep his commandments.
To keep his commandments. The island of Bahamas, we are a lawless people. We don't keep no commandments here in Bahamas. But it's going to change through the Spirit of God. Now, brother, you got to know what commandments you got to keep, bro. What's some commandments? Give me Leviticus 21 and 5. How old are you? How old are you? 22. 22? So you a man according to the Bible. Hey, what's your favorite animal in the jungle? A lion. I'm glad you said that. How can you separate a male lion from a female lion? How do you know the difference between a male lion and a female lion? You said, say that again? You said male lions be in the front, right? What is distinctive about a male lion that when you see him, you know that's the man lion? You said it's roar? What else? His mane, his beard. A beard is a badge of manly dignity. You gotta have a beard. The Bible's about to tell you that. Read.
Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
They said we shouldn't make baldness upon our head because when we were in slavery, they shaved our heads off and called us a boy. The only people that got bald heads and face are women and babies. Read.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
So my brother, you gotta grow your beard now. Even if it don't grow as much, you see mine's a little patchy, but I let it grow. Why? Because God said so. You never know. If you let it go, you might have a mighty beard like him. You might have a mighty beard like these brothers right here. But you gotta grow it because God said so. There's another law you're supposed to keep. Let me ask you, do you have a girlfriend? Keep it G. You got a girl?
Yeah.
You got a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Having sex? Understandable. I've been there before.
Yeah.
But is that okay according to God?
No.
Will you find boyfriend and girlfriend in the Bible? No. Listen up.
Exodus chapter 22 verse 16.
Come on.
And if a man entice a maid.
So you enticed her. You walked her down on her, spit game to her, got a number right. You enticed the maid. Read.
That is not betrothed.
She wasn't promised to anybody else. Read.
And lie with her.
Lied with her. You had sex with her. You pulled the pants down, right? Come on.
He shall surely endow her to be his wife.
I should get engaged next year.
Surely endow her to be his wife.
Just give me time, baby. We're going to marry you in 5 years.
Endow her to be his wife.
You got to make that woman your wife, bruh. God said marriage is honorable. Give me that. Because it is an honorable thing to have a man and a woman build a nation, to have kids, to not worry about her sleeping around with the next man, to not have to worry about contracting an STD from sleeping around. It's an honorable thing. If you don't marry her, you're making her a whore. And God said there shall be no whores amongst the daughters of our people.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.